So, that first thing that happened this last the whole weekend was basically summer champions.
Oh yeah,
right? All
dedicated
summer champions
1v1 and 2v2
for North America and Europe.
Ooh.
So first up was Saturday, right? By the way, $10,000 in prizes for everybody.
That was crazy.
Top 8 split for 4 different brackets, total of $10,000 prizes.
Man,
It was a double S tier tournament, so placements have shifted around in the circuit point leaderboard a little bit. So on Saturday, we had all 1v1. It started off with Europe, right? And we've got some placements here for you. 7th place. This is European 1v1 Summer Championship. 7th place was Burrito Esports' Zaloxery. Great to see him in top 8, really.
He was playing amazingly this weekend.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Love watching
also in 7th place was Underworld Esports Stimpy. Stimpy making it to 7th. That's pretty cool.
Adding to his list of solid results.
And then in 5th place we had Yami and Reason Gaming's Addy Mastic.
Oh man, those gauntlets.
Those
so
gauntlets.
Fierce.
That's serious. In 4th place we had TB. Solid. In 3rd place. This is interesting. 3rd place we had Enix Daiku.
Oh.
In 2nd place we had Enix Dobrian.
Wow.
And those were some
Return
really
of the old guard there.
Yeah. Yeah, those guys we haven't seen both of them in the same top 3 in a while. So that was really cool. We got to see them fight each other twice. It was really interesting because in the first match, Daiku absolutely destroyed Dobrian.
Some of the fastest matches I have ever seen.
Yeah, 2 stocks down in less than a minute, and they were not suicides or even errors. They were just pure
Daiku was just controlling everything.
But then, down in lower finals, they faced off again, and Dobrian got the win that time. That was really
he had to have probably been reviewing that footage, just watching Daiku play, thinking, how am I going to take this back? And he found the answer that he needed.
I think you're right. I bet he did. We see him on stream always analyzing his replays and
highly
stuff. He probably did
player.
some quick analyzing between those matches right there.
Yep.
And that just leaves us with 1st place, which was Reason Gaming's Eram.
Yeah,
Eram just crushed it, man. He had these guitars. He played a Suri through the whole tournament, and he had some really amazing guitar strings. I mean, he's so precise. Yeah,
that movement and just all of the dodgeries that he got.
Exactly. It's not
Absolutely
it's
amazing.
easy to just go and do a string with guitars, but at the top level, Eram's so in tune with how his opponents move that the combo starts with just a single hit. He sees what happens. He's following their movement. He knows when they're going to attack. He knows where they're going to move, and he punishes accordingly every time.
We even saw a lot of the sword side signature he was using extremely well.
Oh yeah, he would catch some people off with it. This one time, he did that pivot off the soft platform in Mammoth Fortress.
Oh yeah,
remember that?
Run the other way, drop down.
Like on the side platform. Pivot the side sig and ran back the other way because the side signature is a run, and wow, it was just absolutely incredible. Man, okay, and then on the North American side,
this happened right after.
Yeah, it was just immediately after on Saturday. North American side, in 7th place we had Atrophius with some of the best scythe play anyone's ever seen.
The Scythe Master himself.
Yeah, Scythe Masters to say the least. Really played really well. Sparked some debates, honestly, in the chat over how well he was playing Scythe.
He's one of the players who's been putting the most work into the game.
Absolutely.
He's always trying to play as many great players as he can, and the improvement is showing.
He's a more recent player than you might think. He's only been playing for a couple months.
Man.
So and he's gotten this far so quickly. Congratulations to Atrophius. Also in 7th place, Fable Esports STTP Wilson had a pretty good showing. Played Queen Nai, I love that.
The classic, the classic.
And in 5th place we had LDZ, which is 5th place is great, but LDZ.
I mean, he was coming hot off of the past 2 seasonal championship wins.
Exactly, he was 1st place in both winter and spring championships.
Yeah.
But 5th place in the summer championship. A lot of people coming in, improve their skills. Man.
Yeah.
So, in 5th place, besides LDZ, also had Noble Esports Starlight.
Oh,
with
man.
the recent signing of Starlight to Noble.
That's awesome.
Showed it off in the Summer Championship.
Yeah, Starlight, always a solid player, you know. No stranger to top 8s, top 3s, grand finals even.
Grand finals, yeah. World champion 2016, right?
Yeah.
So in 4th place, we had Fable Esports Stevenator.
Oh,
Getting
yeah.
to 4th place. It's awesome to see him in top 4. I'm glad to see that.
Stevenator, another of the old guard.
And in 3rd place, we had Fable Esports Noel.
Yeah, this was interesting because we saw a run back of some of the more recent tournaments, like Combo Breaker. Noel taking 3rd place because he actually fell to Set to Destroy X Ithro.
Whom he had defeated in Combo Breaker. Right? He got 1st place in Combo Breaker. Now Ithro comes back and beats him, takes 2nd place in the Summer Championship. Congratulations, Set to Destroy X Ithro, for making it that far. Losing only to his I want to say teammate. I don't mean 2v2 teammate.
But his
I mean
organization
his
teammate.
his org mate. In 1st place, Set to Destroy X Rami.
Yeah, with a crazy play.
Yeah, very, very strong showing. Actually, it was looking grim there for a little bit, like he might lose. He was mirroring Ithro's Bodvar, and then at the last minute switched it up to Hattori and didn't lose a game in the rest of those sets.
Crazy.
Right?
After he switched to Hattori, it looked like going home. The movement and the placement of attacks was just so clean.
Yeah,
Very
good point.
familiar.
Good point. And then on Sunday, we had our Summer Championship 2v2 tournaments, Europe and North America. We got the European results for you right here. In 7th place, Kasu and Fort XD12. Also in 7th place, Team Reason, Effie and Aram, making it to 7th place. And that Effie had said he hadn't been playing for a while. He only came back just to team up with Aram for the tournament. He said... I saw him in the chat talking about it. He says, Iram carried me.
Man.
And that he had a major shift in attitude, too, where Iram now is the one calling the shots, making the calls, taking the plays.
Well, I mean, that experience is showing. Iram having taken 1st in the 1v1s. So not surprised to see him in top 8 for the 2v2s.
Yeah, obviously. And in 5th place, we had TB and Maltimum, who was previously
the seasonal championships.
The seasonal champions, also the 1st place on the Circuit Point leaderboard.
Man.
They are no longer.
Uh-oh.
Let me just finish saying who came in what place here.
We'll get to that.
And you'll then know. Also in 5th place, we had Lands and Underworld Esports Stimpy.
Wow.
They played great. They're the only team out there with double Lance, and they were really rocking it.
Yeah, Stimpy, always a very solid player. Lance, old-time 2v2 player. He's always been amazing in that scene.
Yeah. We've seen him in top 8 2v2 in the World Championship 2016 as well. And that brings us to 4th place. We had Stardust, the old school, and Enix Daiku made it to 4th place.
Man.
European Summer Championship 2v2. 3rd place, we had Empermany and Goosey, who played extremely well, like really, really well. They did an Ulgrim and Bodvar combo that worked. It was awesome. Empermany, man, he's very unique play style, and
they had to run back a bunch of 2v1s, and
that's right.
By themselves, they are such clutch players. They were able to bring it out more often than not.
And in 2nd place, we had Corsation and Slug. Those guys, man, they can't believe they made it that far. I mean, they're just killing it. Ever since they came out, they have been a top placing team. As soon as they joined up together,
crazy.
And in 1st place, man, there's a huge story behind this. Team Reason, Addy Mestic and Cake, 1st place. They came from lower bracket, from way back in the lower bracket. They won something like 9 sets in a row. To get to that point.
Yeah, in lower finals, they were actually down 2-0. and I think something might have clicked, and they just decided, you know what, we're not going to lose any more games. Like, you want an easy way to win a tournament, just don't lose, ever, right? So they ran lower finals back, the reverse 3-0.
Yeah.
They were down 2-0. They won 3-2 that set, and then going into grand finals from the lower bracket side, reset the bracket 3-0 to then win the second set 3-0. They won
incredible.
9 games
Nine
straight
games
at
in a
the
row.
end of the tournament. The most impressive run in Brawlhalla 2v2 history.
And there were so many 2v1s that Addy Mestic clutched out.
Such a clutch player.
It was so intense. Man, that's the section of the tournament to watch. If you're really just looking for the most exciting stuff,
It was
watch
insane.
Addy Mestic's gauntlets just run through that lower
Absolutely
bracket.
insane.
It was really, really cool. And over on NA, immediately after Europe, we had our final event, NA 2v2. We have in 7th place, Midget and Hyper Hero.
Ooh.
Good to see those guys in top 8 of a seasonal championship. In 5th place, we had Bacon _ and Fable
Stevenator.
Stevenator.
Yeah.
Along with Tybo and Blood Diamond.
Wow.
Tybo coming out here in top 8.
That is a new team.
Summer Championship's been the first event that Tybo's been allowed to play in, a first esports event that Tybo's been allowed to play in since his internship at Blue Mammoth ended.
Right.
And he came out and made top 8, just like that. It was really awesome to see him in there. And then in 4th place, we had Team Fable, Isidru and Cyclist. Man, they clutched it. Their
many
times.
Play is crazy.
Yeah.
Isidru with that lance, oh my gosh, so many times.
Seriously. No, that team in particular, Isidru and Cyclist, came back from so much. They were so close to lose. Every match of theirs in top 8 was extremely close to losing, and then they made it out. And the next match, extremely close to losing, and they still made it out. It's like, those guys are so clutch, man. They just
love watching them play.
Their match against
Absolutely
Blood Diamond and Tybo was unbelievable.
One of the most exciting of the
I can't
tournament.
believe they won that. The last game was just amazing. It was crazy. In 3rd place we have Team Noble, Starlight and Astronaut. They made it to 3rd place.
Incredibly strong 2v2 team. Yeah. Not surprised to see him up top there.
They fell to LDZ and Egg Soup, who took 2nd place in the North American 2v2 for Summer Championship. They had some really great play, especially in the grand finals against Set to Destroy X Remy and Denial Esports Boomy.
Yeah.
Who won the Summer Championship for North America 2v2.
Very well played.
It was an incredible bunch of games. My goodness, these guys are so good at Brawlhalla.
Hype sets, that's what we're talking about.
It's crazy, it's crazy. And that's what happened this weekend. It was all Summer Championship. It was awesome. We had a great time. Look forward to more of those tons of tournaments happening with that production value being done in-house.
Yep, and if you weren't able to catch it live, be sure, hit up the VODs, Twitch, they're on YouTube as well.
Top 8 is on YouTube right now, yeah. So go check it out. And that's it. That's it for our recap of previous tournaments. We've also got upcoming tournaments.